Friends, today's story is the sequel to the 2022 movie Alienoid. We have already explained the first part of this movie as well. You'll find the link in the description box below. If you haven't watched that one yet, please do watch it first. This story is a science fiction film where some aliens come to Earth and imprison criminals from their own planet inside human bodies. Today, we will see how the Guardians of Good try to stop the evil plans of their enemies and the challenges they face along the way. So, without stretching this intro any further, let's quickly begin today's story. In the previous part of the movie, we saw that to save Li-Han, the guard opens a portal and travels to the past with Mute, Thunder, and Li-Han to somehow stop the mutatesh temporarily. Due to this attempt, the guard and Thunder succeed in doing so. With the help of the portal, Li-Han and the others arrive in the year 1392 of the past. There we see Ji Jiang telling his people by the riverside that no matter what, they must find the girl, because the magical dagger is still with her. Meanwhile, Li-Han, in disguise, is heading to meet someone. She reaches a marketplace, but due to the magical dagger, a huge bounty is placed on her. While talking to her informant about Thunder, two men arrive and attack her. But Li-Han is not an ordinary girl. She fights back fiercely and beats them up badly. She even threatens them, saying that if they follow her again, it won't end well for them. On the other hand, Merkit is lying down unconscious. Two sorcerers nearby discuss that he is the same boy to whom they taught magic 10 years ago. One of them senses that a demon is trapped inside his body. Just then, Merk opens his eyes and regains consciousness. The first thing he asks about is Ji Jiang, another powerful man like him who also harbors a demon inside. An old lady tells him that a strange-looking man has taken Ji Jiang's place, and also informs him that only with the help of the magical dagger can they return to the future. This man is so powerful that he has killed several people and even gouged out one person's eye. However, despite all this, they still cannot return to the future, because the controller is still inside Merk's body. Then we see the blind man, desperate to get his eyesight back. A sorcerer has told him that he can regain his vision through the magical dagger. But don't take this man lightly. He's a master swordsman who, despite being blind, can kill anyone using only sound. Meanwhile, Merk wonders why everyone fears the power within his body and how he can control it. The two sorcerers who had been looking after him now plan to kill him, hoping to destroy the trapped power along with him. But it's not that simple. They attack Merk, but Merk fights back. Suddenly, weapons start shooting out of his magical fan, which he can't control. Some of those weapons even injure him, but he uses the opportunity to escape. The sorcerers pursue him and capture him using their magic. At the same time, two shapeshifters named Left and Right, Merk's friends, warn Li-Han that her life is in danger, and many people want to kill her and take the dagger. They also tell her that they know she is their master's wife, but Li-Han flatly denies this because she has completely forgotten that part of her life. Li-Han then seeks a safe place to hide, but somehow Ji Jiang finds out and arrives there too. As soon as he arrives, Li-Han senses something is wrong and gets ready to fight. Ji Jiang, being an experienced fighter and aware of Li-Han's cunning, attacks her and snatches her gun. But Li-Han is a step ahead and uses a second hidden gun to attack Ji Jiang and escape. Ji Jiang and his men begin chasing her. His obsession with the dagger is visible in his eyes. Just then, the blind man appears, saves Li-Han, and snatches the magical dagger from her. He's thrilled because he believes he will soon regain his eyesight. But before he can use the dagger, Merk arrives secretly and snatches it from him. A fierce fight begins between them. Meanwhile, Li-Han uses a magical cloak to hide herself and Merk and escape. The scene shifts to Li-Han's aunt, who had previously seen her go through the portal. This aunt is related to the blind man. She is his descendant. We then see a flashback of her past. One morning during her exercise routine, she sees a criminal running and badly injures and captures him. She's a police officer, which explains her strong combat skills. Later, it's revealed that aliens had imprisoned one of their criminals inside that man's body, and everything was recorded by Li-Han's camera. Due to her injuries, the man is hospitalized, but he escapes. Despite chasing him, the ant can't catch him. Returning to the hospital, she notices the guard talking to his car and later asks Li-Han about it. Li-Han pretends to know nothing. But later that night, the ant checks Li-Han's phone and uncovers the truth. We've already seen how the aliens created chaos in the city. Returning to the main story, we go back to the past where Merc confesses to Li-Han that he likes her and had once saved her life in childhood. At first, Li-Han doesn't remember anything, but hearing about the rescue triggers her memory, and she hugs Merc. Merc, with a heavy heart, reveals that he too harbors an alien and is its controller. The only way to kill it is to end his own life. Li-Han stops him and tells him he doesn't need to sacrifice himself. She likes him just as he is. But this may be their last meeting because she must return to the future to stop the spread of poisonous gas. Later, Merc and his friends overhear people discussing Li-Han. They realize she has a bounty on her head and is being hunted. Merc warns Li-Han that her life is in danger and pledges to stay with her. They escape to an abandoned house, where they find two people who look exactly like them, left and right's lookalikes. The four of them are startled and try to flee, but the shapeshifters outsmart and capture them. The imposters reveal they had seen them 10 years ago but remember nothing since then. While they're talking, Ji Zhang's men arrive, searching for the controller. They abduct someone but left and right intervene. One of them is struck by an arrow and dies. Ji Zhang's men realize they took the wrong person. Li-Han searches for her spaceship by the riverside, but it's missing. Ji Zhang has taken it. Merc rushes to the sorcerers, but the blind man is already there, knowing Li-Han would come. Suddenly, a mute arrives and stabs Merc in the chest with a dagger, believing the controller is inside him. But in reality, the controller tries to enter Merc's body. At the same time, the guard arrives, defeats the mute, and transfers all his powers to Merc. He tells Thunder to always stay with him. Thunder then merges the bodies of left and right, making them a robot. But the mute takes advantage of this moment and enters Li-Han's body. Li-Han now knows the controller is inside her. She tries to kill herself, but the mute prevents it. Eventually, Li-Han falls under the mute's complete control and travels back to the future with Ji Zhang. Their plan now is to free the remaining mutes and make Earth livable for them. Meanwhile, the two sorcerers also enter the portal but land in different places due to the time rift. Li-Han's aunt warns her higher-ups about the impending attack, but no one believes her. Instead, they sedate her. The rest of the police think it's a virus outbreak, not an alien attack. But as they enter the gas cloud, they realize the truth. Aliens are killing people. The sorcerers land in a gym and attack a screen showing mutes, thinking it's real. They are arrested and placed in the same car as Li-Han's aunt. During transport, the car crashes and they escape. But the possessed man from earlier now hunts them. Li-Han's aunt tries to stop him but is overpowered. The sorcerers flee to a train, but the mute follows. Li-Han and Merc arrive. Thunder urges Merc to awaken the guard's powers. Merc tries but can't control them at first and attacks randomly. Meanwhile, the blind man's eyesight is restored. Thunder brings everyone to the future in his car. Li-Han has captured the sorcerers and fights them for the dagger. Thunder fights the possessed man, while Merc struggles to master his powers and eventually turns into a robot. On the train, Li-Han is about to snatch the dagger when Merc dramatically enters and tries to remind her of the past. But Li-Han remembers nothing. Thunder transfers his suit to her, saying it belongs to her father, and she needs it more. The suit covers Li-Han, and she pulls the mute out of her body. But the possessed patient intervenes and absorbs the mute. Now with two mutes inside, his body can't contain the power, and his tentacles go wild, destroying the train. A strange fusion mute emerges and captures Li-Han, but her aunt arrives and hits it with her car. The sorcerers join in, determined to stop the mute. Li-Han's aunt, part of the blind man's bloodline, wields his sword. Merc summons weapons from his fan. Together they fight the mute. Thunder tells Li-Han to strike the spaceship's red dot with the dagger. She does, just as the fused patient mute tries to stop her. The dagger hits the target, killing all aliens. Thunder announces he will lock the mutes in the universe and assures Li-Han her dad will return soon. Portal opens, returning everyone to their own time. Time passes, and we see Merc lonely without Li-Han. Suddenly, a portal opens, and Merc returns to the future. And with that, the story ends. That's it for today's video, but we'll be back soon with another exciting story. Until then, thank you as always.